Welcome to the Brand Doctor Podcast, strategies that help entrepreneurs build reputable and profitable brands. Here's your host, Henry Kaminski Jr.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Henry Kaminski here from Unique Designz.net with another Brand Doctor Podcast episode. And this entire week, we're going to be talking about building a conscious brand. And today's daily gem is building a living brand. And some of you guys may have heard me talk about this before. You know, your brand, believe it or not, is a living organism. It requires all the nutrients that a human being would need in order to live a healthy life. And so today I want to specifically dive into your brand's conscience. And how to do that is you really have to connect with yourself first. So let's put our ego aside for a second and see what shows up. And when I say ego, I mean who we think we are versus who we really are. And becoming conscious and becoming self-aware of what it is that we actually are as an individual and how that is seeping into our brand is really going to determine your brand success. So here's how. You know, clearly you're not your brand, but I'll be honest with you, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And when we stop hiding behind our ego, we're going to consciously connect with our audience in the purest form. And again, by being self-aware, we really project our true selves forward. So, is your brand living with feelings of guilt? Is it completely free of opinion? Is it living without expectations, no fears whatsoever? You know, when your brand is living in this particular state, it becomes truly authentic. And it's not how our brand should be, it's how our brand really is. And when your brand starts to live as is, without the fear of rejection, without the fear of failure, without the fear of being judged, that's when your brand becomes truly authentic. And authenticity resonates with authenticity. And I don't know about you guys, but I want to work with people that are very similar in me and what I stand for. So here's today's prescription from the Brand Doctor, guys. I want you to describe the perfect you to yourself. And I want you to see what shows up. And then I'm going to ask you to actually take it a step further and actually apply some of the stuff that showed up for you. And ask yourself, is my actions consistent with my thoughts? And if they're not, we need to pay attention to that. We need to correct that immediately. Otherwise, you're not coming through authentic, and your audience is picking up on that. And we need to figure that out immediately. Otherwise, you are going to fall short. And when you fall short, not only are you doing yourself a disservice, but you're doing your target audience a disservice. So it's all about building a conscious brand. And it's all about living that brand and building it from the ground up. Because again, it is a living organism. And if we don't understand that, if we don't see our brands that way, we'll constantly pump it full of poison, full of food that isn't good for it. We won't exercise it, and we won't make it this creative and this healthy being that it should be. So there you have it, guys. Again, this week it's all about building a conscious brand and understanding that your brand is a living organism and that you must be in touch with that and understand what that looks like in order for your brand to grow into a successful and profitable business. So there you have it, guys. Another episode in the books. I ask if you find these podcasts valuable to please share them with friends and colleagues because I am here to help you take your brand to the next level and really help you build this profitable and reputable brand that each and every one of you deserve. So have an awesome day, guys, and I will catch you on the next episode.
You've been listening to the Brand Doctor Podcast with Henry Kaminski Jr. To get your appointment with the doctor, visit Brand Audit at www.uniquedesignz.net.